And this is Senior Parents Night. It's my privilege to introduce the seniors and their parents involved in football, cheer and dance, cross country, and band. Football player Evan Ball, son of Josh and Carrie Ball. Football player Hayden Case, son of James and Melissa Hedinger.
Yeah, you know, and skill position-wise, Sheldon returns a lot.
Micah Davis, son of Aaron Wonderjum. Wyatt Harper, son of Ryan and Tiffany Harper. Jerome Jackson, son of Bill and Holly Klink and Jason Jackson. Riley Carley, son of Tom and Mary Carley. Jet Keith, son of Rusty Keith and Tammy Fox. Wilson Milan Herrera, son of Ramiro and Gabina Milan Herrera. Andrew Myers, son of Mark Myers and Kim Marks. Reed Nelson, son of Kevin and Tracy Nelson. Caden Steffens, son of Sean and Linda Steffens. Freddie Stevens, son of Amanda Tall. Mason Warnke, son of Mike and Adrian Warnke. And now we have cheer and dance members. Alexis Babb, daughter of Mark and Tanya Babb. Jaden Ebel, the daughter of Brett Ebel and Heather Verdorn. Madison Jungers, daughter of Holly Jungers. Now we have cross-country members. Abby Boardman, daughter of Rachel Boardman. Abby is also involved in band and cheer and dance. Jack Farquhar, son of Ryan and Heidi Farquhar. Jack is also involved in band. Sophia Faust, daughter of David and Tanya Faust. Eric Mars, son of Kevin and Jennifer Mars. Aiden Rader, son of Matt and Christine Rader. Aiden is also involved in band. Tyson Wolf, son of Jeremy and Ashley Wolf. Jason Whitrock, son of Tracy and Shonda Whitrock. And now, band members. Kaylee Larson is the daughter of Anthony and Lori Larson. Ethan Struby is the son of Sean and Danelle Struby. Isaac Thomas is the son of Richard and Robin Thomas. And there you have the seniors involved in the fall programs and their parents. We thank you for your leadership and hope that continues your senior year. And we thank all the parents for all their hard work and extra time they put in and the dedication they've shown to their seniors. These guys are seniors now, so thank you and congratulations.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
It's football season, and the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines good luck this season. Stop in before the game to get the items you may need for your tailgate party. Fresh meats from our meat department for grilling, fresh vegetables to throw on the grill too. Pick up some chips and salsa or maybe French onion dip. Also, pick up some extra snacks for after the game. From the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina, another gem of the prairie.
Great deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina, like this 2016 Subaru Impreza with only 49,500 miles. It's loaded and it's priced special in this ad only at $13,900. Or this Honda 2012 CRV all-wheel drive loaded with leather, priced at only $11,995. And how about this 2016 beautiful blue Toyota Corolla in excellent condition and very fuel efficient? Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Paulina.
Does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price, and it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's No Limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Are what we like to call a central hub of many local businesses. We are mainly a flower shop in home decor and boutique clothing, but we do offer specialty gifts that can be personalized, such as embroidery work, baby gifts. We can do metal art. They can be personalized. We can make custom onesies and shirts, candy bouquets, flowers, greenhouse, you name it, we have it. Hi, my name is Katie Haverhals, and on behalf of my co-owner, Nicole Rosebaum, and myself, we would love for you guys to stop in and check us.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder.
I don't know, he's not starting. He got hurt last week. So, they said, I don't know.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube. Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Paulina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Paulina.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster, or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home, or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
And welcome to the J&K Insurance Services pregame here from Paulina. It's another football Friday night. We're excited to bring you the South O'Brien Wolverines at home tonight with senior night taking on the Sheldon Orabs. Both teams come into tonight's game with a 0-1 record, with South O'Brien, of course, going to Sioux Central last week and losing 27-7. And the Orabs fell at home against Esterville Lincoln Central 39-6. So one of these teams obviously going to come away with a victory tonight, and we're sure hopeful that that will be South O'Brien. Like I said, it is senior night here. We just got done with that. I hope you guys enjoyed that coverage of senior night and be able to go back and look at that for years to come. We're 12 and a half minutes away from tip-off here. Got a beautiful Friday night here from Paulina for football action here. Week 2 already of football season, with 7 weeks total scheduled for this year, and all teams getting into the playoffs this year with the new rules with COVID-19 and everything going on this year. So we'll run through starting lineups here. First for Sheldon, we're going to start with their defensive starting lineup. And Sheldon, like I said, comes in with that 0-1 record. They are coached by Tyler Lloyd. He's the head coach. Assisted by Heath Anderson, Stuart Cooper, Matt Dykstra, Thad Dykstra, Jason Grondike, Colby Kleisen-Link, Levi Lecce, and John Oldenkamp. So a lot of assistant coaches there for the Sheldon Orabs. So starting tonight for Sheldon at one defensive end position is Abram Budin. He will be next to the nose guard, which will be Rafael Beto. Defensive tackle for Sheldon, Luis Martinez. At the other end will be Evan Jungers. Starting at safety will be Cole McDonald. Side him will be Brian Burnell. Strong safety will be Ethan Reekers. Weak side safety will be Brady Van Meteren. At cornerback, Tyler Lindman. Free safety, Caleb Ackerman. And then the other corner will be Coy DeBoer. Like I said, Sheldon lost last week at home, so this is their first road game tonight. And South O'Brien's, of course, their first home game of the season. Wolverines tonight, we'll go through their starting offensive lineup. And a little bit different this week from last week with some injuries last week. So a little bit different look, but a lot of these players finished the game last week for the Wolverines. Starting at end for the Wolverines will be Wyatt Harper. Next to him, tackle Jerome Jackson, who was just entered here for senior night. Guard, Andrew Myers. Center will be Carter Wallert. Next to him, guard Hayden Case, so that's a change from last week. Hayden's going from number 43 to 75 tonight, playing guard, normally a tight end for the Wolverines. Starting tonight in place of Tyson Davis will be tackle Caden Lucier. And then the other end, last week, Micah Davis, back in that starting lineup again. Slot tonight for the Wolverines is Caden Steffens. At quarterback for the Wolverines tonight will be Pete Botchton. Fullback will be senior Jet Keith. And then at tailback again for the Wolverines will be Reed Nelson. So we're at 9.5 minutes here away. Looks like we're getting close for the national anthem here from Polina. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
And welcome back as we're getting closer to this national anthem here in Polina for tonight's action here. Coming up soon. We're just 8.5 minutes or so.
We'll join the Wolverine Band and our national anthem. The flag is at the southwest corner of the complex.
And the national anthem there, nice job done by the South O'Brien Marching Band as we're getting close here to kickoff. This is the J&K Insurance Services pregame here from Polina at South O'Brien High School. Sure appreciate all of our fine sponsors that we have for all these Fuller Digital Solutions broadcasts. And just want to remind you, if you enjoy these broadcasts, to make sure you subscribe to the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel, as we keep picking up and carrying a lot more schools, as we have a lot of games going on tonight. So if you enjoy these broadcasts and watching other area teams play, subscribe to that YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see a lot of area teams going on. Such as tonight, we have Cherokee versus Ridgeview, Rims of St. Mary's versus Harris Lake Park, MMC RU versus Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak U, Hartley Melvin Sanborn, Silvio Cheaton, River Valley New Fonda, OABCIG Spirit Lake. And then we have a couple of South Dakota games and even a game down from Mississippi. So Fuller Digital Solutions bringing you lots of game action. And we'll be back in action here Tuesday night with a volleyball matchup in town. So I'm here along with Gabe Fuller, and I'm Kyle Jorgensen. Gabe's running our brand new camera system that was just installed this week. So we're hoping everything goes off without a hitch here tonight. So a new setup for us, and we appreciate our partnership with TCA, allowing us to have hardwired internet in up here, plus this camera. So, like I said, hopefully everything goes well. We're just a few minutes away from kickoff up here at Polina High School. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back here with just a little bit more pregame before we get going. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Number 8, Cole McDonald.
It's football season, and the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines good luck this season. Stop in before the game to get the items you may need for your tailgate party. Fresh meats from our meat department for grilling, fresh vegetables to throw on the grill too. Pick up some chips and salsa or maybe French onion dip. Also, pick up some extra snacks for after the game. From the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina, another gem of the prairie.
Rafael Beto.
Does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties.
Anybody see who's nobody did a
Welcome back there. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened there. Some technical difficulties. But if that happens again, just stick with us. We will get things going again, whether it's a same stream or a new stream. So, like I said, we got some new equipment here tonight, so we'll do our best to keep things rocking and rolling here for you guys tonight. We're just a minute and a half away from kickoff up here from South O'Brien.
Thank you very much.
Just want to mention the South O'Brien coaches. I didn't introduce them when we went through that starting lineup earlier. Of course, South O'Brien head coach Mark Furman, also with J&K Insurance Services over there. Appreciate them with their sponsorship, being our pregame sponsor and also a sponsor during the game. Coach Furman is assisted by Tanner Peterson, Aaron Geese, Gable Bonner, John Negus, Chase Furman, and Chad Negus. So lots of coaches there for South O'Brien too. And looks like Sheldon is going to kick off here tonight. And I just wanted to mention we appreciate our sponsorship with South O'Brien. Kent DeZeo, the athletic director up here, great guy to work with, and they've been top-notch to us.
The Wolverines will receive the opening kickoff.
So South O'Brien going to receive here.
Kicking off and defending the
looks like
goal.
Boston Riedemann back deep to receive for the Wolverines. Parker Struve back there also, it looks like. So Riedemann and Struve back. And it looks like Struve is going to move up a little bit here. And we are set, just about ready to go here from South O'Brien, as the game clock's got to be fixed up here. Kicking off for Sheldon. Looks like that is Brian Burnell, senior for the Orebs.
Boston Riedemann back
At the end of that one.
Kickoff formation for the Wolverines.
And looks like we're just getting ready for that game clock here, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Nice crowd on hand here from the night from Polina. South O'Brien sidelines, decent crowd, and a lot of fans over there along the fence and in the bleachers over there on the sidelines for the Orebs, because they had both teams coming in 0-1 on the year. Sheldon losing to Esterville Lincoln Central last week at home, 39-6. And South O'Brien in a hard-fought game lost 27-7 Wolverines, like I said, dominated that second half last week, but the score didn't show it as South O'Brien marched that ball up and down the field. Just got to reduce those turnovers this week as
looks like we're ready to go.
As we get ready to kick off, and here's Barnell kick, and he's going to kick it short, and one of the up man's just going to fall on it, so a nice job getting on that ball there. Looks like that was Jake Wallin, I believe.
Kickoff was taken by Jake Wallin.
So here we go with the Wolverines' first possession on the night. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. So
at their own 41-yard line.
Those are always dangerous kicks there, those little short ones. You got to make sure you get on those as the other team can recover that onside. So South O'Brien's first possession of the night. Pete Botchin at quarterback and Reed Nelson back deep to be running back there. And they're going to hand it off. It's right up the middle to Jet Keith, and a nice start for the Wolverines, and a first down carry for Jet Keith. So just a simple handoff right up the middle, and Jet Keith rumbles for 12 yards. That's going to take the ball past the 50-yard line, so South O'Brien in Aura territory on the first play to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Couldn't have much of a better start. South O'Brien back in that traditional I formation set, and they're going to hand it off to Nelson this time. And it kind of pushes the pile forward there. Didn't look like a whole lot at the beginning, but kept his legs churning, got a nice push from the line. And he's going to pick up about 8 yards. So 2 runs and 20 yards for Coach Mark Furman and the Wolverines to start this thing off.
Second down and 3.
Going to give a 2nd and 3 coming up, so just give Nelson 7 yards on that last run. And it looks like we got a little delay here. Not sure what's going on. Looks like something with the clock.
What's the matter? Open that door, please. Open that door.
So some clock issues here, I think, from South O'Brien. 11:24 to go here in this first quarter. And now we got the clock wound and ready to go here. So South O'Brien coming back out that I formation. Caden Steffen split out right to the right, and they're going to hand it off right up the middle to Jet Keith, and another nice hole and another big gainer down to the 30-yard line.
Jet Keith on a nice gain down to around the 30-yard line.
So a 12-yard gain for Jet Keith, and just 2 handoffs kind of right up the middle to Keith. And gaping holes there for the Wolverines tonight. So this kind of makeshift line that had to put together with some injuries, doing a nice job early on here from South O'Brien. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Going to go back up the middle to Nelson. He cuts outside.
Reed Nelson down for 4 or 5 yards.
Looks like he's going to pick up about 5 yards on that play.
Tackle made by number.
That run was designed to go more up the middle, and Nelson cut that to the left just a little bit. Nice job picking up 5 yards on that. Good positive gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. 10.5 minutes to go here in this opening first quarter. It's again Pete Botchin at quarterback starting tonight for Mason Warnicki, who went out with an injury last week. 2nd and 5. And they're going to hand it off to Nelson. He gets through a tackle. Got through the tackle there. Luis Martinez was in that backfield right away, and Nelson able to slip through that one. He ended up being tackled by Abram Budin, a couple seniors, and he picks up 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines. Looks like the ball down about the 21, 22-yard line. So 3rd and 1, South O'Brien's first 3rd down tonight. And I'm willing to bet we're going to see another run, maybe to Jet Keith here coming up. And since Steffen's in motion, they're going to pitch it outside to Nelson. And he slipped, and it looks like he slipped and put his knee down. So going to lose a couple yards on that one.
He went down behind the line of scrimmage, so they'll bring up a 4th down and about 3 or 4 yards. We'll call it 4.
Nelson loses about 2 or 3 yards on that one. It's going to bring up and down a 4th and 4 coming up here for the Wolverines. Sawyer Hunkop running in the play from the sideline for the Wolverines. And he's going to split out to the right. So 4th and 4 for the Wolverines. Let's see what Coach Furman here decides to do with his first 4th down deep in the opponent's territory. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout for the Wolverines. We'll take a timeout with them here on this opening drive. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back. Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long. And welcome back here. We just had that timeout by South O'Brien as they're facing that 4th and 4 with 8:48 here to go with this opening drive. Coach Furman got the line. They got up to the line, didn't like the look, so called a timeout. And we'll see what they dial up here with this 4th and 4 with South O'Brien heading back out here. And the play clock is in motion, winding down to 20 seconds. So far, South O'Brien's kept it all on the ground this drive. South O'Brien coming out with the just one split out to the right once again. And we're going to have a false start, and I believe that's going to be on fullback Jet Keith. Took off just a little bit early there. So it's going to be a 4th and 9 coming up, and that's definitely going to change the play call for the Wolverines.
Dead ball, procedure penalty against the Wolverines. They'll move it back. It'll bring up a 4th down and about 9.
And South O'Brien more of a running team, so it's not the situation that Coach Furman wants to get the Wolverines into here, but 4th and 9. And almost think they're going to put it – no, they're going to hand it off to Nelson. And he's not going to make it. So 4th and 9, they try to keep it on the ground. He's going to pick up 4 yards. And it's going to turn it over on downs to the Orebs. So nice drive going, but it kind of stalls out there for the Wolverines. Had that 3rd and 1, lost on that pitch to the outside, and then 4th down penalty. So Orebs take over here with 8:38 to go in this first quarter with Ackerman in the backfield and Burnell next to him. Out of the shotgun, low snap. Excuse me, and they're going to hand it off right at the middle. And that was Burnell that carried the ball. And it looks like he's going to pick up about 3 yards.
Jacob Enger on the carry. Gain of about 3. Jet Keith on the stop for the Wolverines. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Excuse me, that was Enger with the carry. And Sheldon quick back up to that line and back in that shotgun. And the quarterback's going to keep it right up the middle. And he's going to have a 1st down. So Ackerman keeps that ball.
And looks like enough for a Orem 1st and 10. Hayden Case on the stop for the Wolverines.
So a 1st down run right up the middle with Bernal. He's the one that took the snap apparently on that play. So switching around a little bit for the Orebs. And back in motion. And quarterback Ackerman's going to keep it this time. And a nice job by the Wolverines reading that one, as Andrew Myers got in there and got that tackle.
Brian Bernal on the carry, Andrew Myers on the stop. A gain of a yard will bring up a 2nd down and 9.
So quarterback keeps it there. Ackerman keeps it. Goes up the middle, just picks up 1 yard. And Ackerman's running over to the sideline. Looks like he ran to the sideline. Oh, they're going to make a substitution here. It's like number 4, Blake Racky coming in. So Racky in for Ackerman. And out of the shotgun, and he's going to put it up in the air. And the ball's tipped away nicely on that sideline over there. Looks like that was Caden Steffens with the deflection. So Sheldon switching quarterbacks and putting it up in the air with Racky. And we'll see who they stick with that quarterback for this next play. So a lot of substitutions there for the Orebs, and they pretty much go out of that shotgun all night long.
Incomplete passes will bring up a 3rd down and 9.
And it looks like Caleb Ackerman is going to go back at quarterback. Nope, I'm sorry, around there. Ball's deflected and
ball is deflected.
Just about intercepted, but it's going to be incomplete.
4th and 9.
That'll be a 4th and 9 from the 38-yard line for the Orebs. And that was Blake Racky back there throwing again. So maybe Racky is the passer and Ackerman is the runner for the Orebs, the way it's looking early on here. Back deep to receive for the Wolverines is Parker Struve. And it looks like Caleb Ackerman, the quarterback, is also the punter. Doesn't get it real deep. And the ball's kind of short. Struve's going to field it. It's going to go to the outside. Tried to get around that end, just not able to break it. Kind of went backwards a little bit. And he's going to be tackled. Looks like that ball is just short of the 30-yard line. So right at the 30, a little bit short maybe. Be 1st and 10 for South O'Brien with their second possession coming up. And it looks like we're going to have a COVID break here, and we'll take a break with them. You're listening to Wolverine Football. South O'Brien with the ball on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up with 7:05. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina, like this 2016 Subaru Impreza with only 49,500 miles. It's loaded, has new tires, and it's priced special in this ad at only $13,900. Or this Honda 2012 CRV all-wheel drive, loaded with leather, priced at only $11,995. And how about this 2013 Chrysler Town & Country with the touring package, priced under $7,000. Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
And welcome back, as we had a little bit of a COVID break there. New this year as teams get that chance to go to the sideline and sanitize. South O'Brien starting here with their second drive of the night. And it looks like Parker Struve in the backfield for the Wolverines. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. And Sheldon coming right up to that line. And they tried to hand it up off the middle to Keith. And it looked like a center blitz. No chance for Keith as he got the ball.
Keith throwing for a loss of a yard or maybe even 2.
Got tackled immediately. Looks like a 2-yard loss. Going to be 2nd and 12 for the Wolverines. So Sheldon blitzing right at the middle, taking a chance there. And worked out for him on that play. So 2nd and 12. Boston at quarterback. 2 split out to the right. Struve in the backfield. And they tried to pitch it out to Struve, and it looks like we're going to have a pre-snap penalty here. And most of the time when it's a pre-snap, it's against. It's going to be an offsides call.
It's like an encroachment offsides against the defense.
South O'Brien will definitely take that there for losing 2 yards on that first play. So be a 5-yard penalty against the Orebs, and that'll make it 2nd down and about 7 yards for the Wolverines at about the 33-yard line or so. So South O'Brien catches a little bit of a break there. And now they're remarking it. Oh.
It's against the Wolverines.
Well, they moved it one way, and then they decided that that wasn't the call, and they moved it against South O'Brien. So actually it's going to back them up. It's going to be a 2nd and 17 for the Wolverines just inside their 25-yard line. So 24-yard line, 2nd and 17. And South O'Brien going to hand it off to Struve. And he's going to pick up, looks about like 4 yards.
Struve for a couple of yards.
So Parker gets him back just about to the original line of scrimmage.
Third down and 10.
So 3rd and 10 for the Wolverines. Let's see if South O'Brien decides to throw their first pass on the night, or they keep it on the ground here. 2 out to the right was Struve in that backfield once again. And they are going to put it up in the air. A little bit of a swing pass, and that's not going to go anywhere. That was thrown out there to Boston Riedemann. Picked up maybe a yard. And the Wolverines are going to have to punt. So fullback Jet Keith will go back to punt for the Wolverines. He's over there in the shade. And 4th and 8. Wolverines punting here. Let's hope Keith can get a good punt off and help this field position. And just about got blocked. Keith did a heck of a job just getting that punt off as the Orioles were coming after it. They didn't even have a man back deep on that play. So South O'Brien real fortunate there to get that punt off. That punt's going to go down to the 27-yard line, so definitely a good swap of field position there for the Wolverines. So South O'Brien, second possession, not able to score. Here comes the Orebs with their second possession. And let's see who they send out for quarterback this drive. Looks like Ackerman. And he's going to be in the backfield with Brian Burnell. They got 2 split to the right, 2 to the left. And Ackerman's going to take the snap here, and he's going to go back to pass. He's looking deep. Got a man open, but he kind of got twisted around. And that ball was to the outside of him there. So South O'Brien a little bit lucky on that one.
It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 with 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. Ball on the 27-yard line. Ackerman remains in the game for the Orebs. Going to bring a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to him, kind of a sweep. Just about got tackled in the backfield. He's going to be chased down. Case on the stop for the Wolverines. It's going to bring a 3rd and 2. So that was Lindemann on the carry for the Orebs. Like I said, Sheldon stays out of that shotgun position here. You got everyone split out. Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. Watch for the QB draw on this one. And, oh, yep, he's going to draw. Act like he was going to pass, but he's going to take off. And a nice job coming up there was Parker Struve with the tackle. And we'll see if that was enough to stop them or if they got a first
down. Tackle made by Parker Struve. It'll bring up a 4th down.
And it looks awfully close there. We'll see if they have an official measurement or if they decide to. And some confusion there on the sideline. I think the coaches are wanting a measurement. And the official is going to come in. So we'll have an official measurement here. Is if that ball is spotted where it looks on the sideline with that 4th down marker, it's going to be awfully close. And now they're going to give them a first down. So after all that, first down for the Orebs, their first one on the night.
Looks like they've now changed it to a first down.
3:51 to go here in this first quarter. Looks like we're having another COVID timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster. Or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home. Or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
And welcome back here. As like I said, about every 4 minutes this year, we're supposed to have a COVID timeout unless they're in the middle of a drive going down the field. So it was a good spot there to take that timeout. Just some new added things here to try to keep everyone safe and hopefully keep COVID out of.
40-yard line.
So Ackerman gets that first down carry, and he's back in the backfield with Burnell next to him, bringing a man in motion. And they're going to hand it off to Burnell, and South O'Brien immediately had a guy on him there, but the pile kind of pushed forward a little bit. Let's see what they give Burnell on that run. And it looks like he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
Brian Burnell on the carry.
It's going to bring a 2nd and 7. Ball about the 41-yard line with 3:07 to go here in this first quarter. Sheldon sticking to that shotgun formation. And they're going to go deep. Got a guy along that sideline that's going to be caught. And he gets on the ground and he signals he got a first down over there. I believe that was Ty Sudbeck. The big completion reception over there.
Nice pass completion.
It's going to pick up 25 yards.
Receiver, but the Orbs have a 1st and 10. Looks like right about the Wolverines 30.
Ball down to the 30-yard line. And South O'Brien getting set on defense here. So Sheldon making some noise with this drive. Going to hand it off right at the middle to Burnell. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards.
Brian Burnell on the carry for about 3 or 4.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
On the stop, it'll bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Ball down to the 25-yard line or so. And they QB snap it, and the quarterback's going to keep it that time. And he faked the handoff to Burnell. And a nice job by the defense staying home where they're supposed to be. Maybe a yard, if that.
3rd down and 6.
That'll bring a 3rd and 6 for Sheldon. They're quick back to that line and they're ready to go. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty here. We'll see if this is against South O'Brien for offsides. And they are going to call that offsides penalty. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 or 2. South O'Brien did struggle last week with penalties. I'm sure Coach Furman worked on that this week in practice, as penalties did cost South O'Brien a couple big plays last night, including that touchdown run from Struve on that kick return last week. So 3rd and 1 for the Orbs. Ball down to that 20-yard line. Low snap, ball's kind of fumbled. He's going to pass it, picks it back up, and he's still able to complete that pass on the sideline.
Pass was complete.
Pass was to Locke, Mitchell Locke. And that's going to pick up about 7 yards over there. So a fortunate bounce there for the Orbs as that ball went on the ground. Still had to pick it up, complete the pass, and that keeps that drive alive. Ball just inside the 15. He's going to drop back to pass again. He's looking. Finds a guy open. And he's tackled right away. I believe that was Tyler Lindman.
Ackerman's pass complete to Lindemann.
Picks up 5 yards.
Wilson Milan on the stop. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5.
Wilson Milan on the tackle, and the Orbs right back up there ready to go again, and they're going to throw again. Got some pressure. He's got some room to run around the end, and he's in for the touchdown. So a 10-yard touchdown run for Ackerman.
I didn't see it. Did he raise his hand?
Looks like it's a touchdown. Orbs score on a touchdown run by quarterback.
So Ackerman with the 10-yard touchdown run with 1:18 to go here in this first quarter, and we'll see if Sheldon lines up to go for 2 or they decided to kick the extra point here. So Sheldon got some momentum going on that drive with the passing game, and not a lot of answers there for the Wolverines, finding some open receivers. Looks like they'll line up to go for the extra point.
Pedro Aragon is going to...
Pedro Aragon to kick for, and he's a lefty, and that kick looks up and true.
The kick is up and good. And the score is Orbs 7, Wolverines 0.
South of Bryan, they're falling behind. Minute 18 left in this first quarter. We'll take a quick timeout here with this scoring drive. 7-0, Wolverines trailing. South of Bryan getting the ball back. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
It's football season, and the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines good luck this season. Stop in before the game to get the items you may need for your tailgate party. Fresh meats from our meat department for grilling, fresh vegetables to throw on the grill too. Pick up some chips and salsa or maybe French onion dip. Also, pick up some extra snacks for after the game. From the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina, another gem of the prairie.
And welcome back. Wolverines getting set to receive the ball here. Boston Riedemann back deep. And Parker Struve kind of in the middle there, ready for that short kick if Sheldon decides to do that short squib kick again. Wolverine frontmen got to be ready, as last time they did a nice job recovering that ball. And we'll see what they do here. Another short squibber. And it's picked up by one of the up men. It looks like he just went down to a knee. Probably a good, smart play there. Looks like that was quarterback Pete Botchin that recovered that. So nice job. So the quarterback out there on the return game for the Wolverines. Probably got to have some good hands to be out there on the kickoff return. And South of Bryan taking over. Looks like the ball is about on the 37-yard line. Getting hard to see here, that sun going down. It looks like Reed Nelson in the backfield. And it looks like they handed it off right at the middle to Jack Keith.
Jack Keith out to about the just short of the 30-yard line, a gain of 3.
3-yard pickup for Jack Keith.
Tackle made by
2nd and 7 for the Wolverines. Ball at the 39-yard line. Evan Ball running the play in for the Wolverines. Looks like Sawyer Hunkop also coming in. Once again, Pete Botchin at quarterback, as Mason Warnicki unable to go tonight. And they're going to hand it off to Nelson. Tried to get to the outside there. Nothing brewing. Maybe picked up 2 yards.
2 or 3. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 4.
We'll bring 3rd and 4, and that's probably going to be the last play of this first quarter, as we're winding down just at 10 seconds left here. So South of Bryan will have a 3rd and 5 coming up here when we start the second quarter of action from Paulina High School here in Paulina. So after one quarter of play, South of Bryan trails 7-0. We'll take a couple of commercial breaks here, and we'll be back in time for the second quarter action. This is Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
Sponsored by the Booster Club. Was the 6th.
Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Paulina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Paulina.
And welcome back, South of Bryan. Big 3rd down here coming up from their own 41-yard line, trailing 7-0. Start of the second quarter, and South of Bryan with a 3rd and a long 4. I would call it 5 here. Like I said, we got a lot of area games going on tonight. Gabe and I were just scrolling through some different scores. Cherokee's at home taking on the Ridgeview Raptors, trailing 7-0 in the second quarter. And the Wolverines coming to the line here. 3rd and 5. Botchin at quarterback and Nelson. And he's going to pitch it outside. And it was a little bit of a outside pitch, and he had to come back and try to grab that. So, and not going to get the first down.
It'll bring up a 4th down and 4.
He picks up one yard on that. Bring a 4th and 4 from the 42-yard line, and South O'Brien's going to have to punt here. Kind of the last thing you wanted to do after the Oros had that nice drive, and Sheldon's got nobody back again. So South O'Brien's got to be careful. And just got that kickoff again, and another nice kick. That one's going to roll way down.
Wolverines will down that punt.
Just about down to the 10 or 11-yard line. Sheldon not sending anybody back deep, and they're coming after that kick. So we'll see if South O'Brien made any defensive adjustments here, as the Orbs didn't have much problems moving the ball their last possession, and mostly through the air, with 37 yards through the air with Ackerman. So Sheldon takes over, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line with 11:19 to go here in the second quarter. And Ackerman ready for the snap. And he's going to hand it off right up to the middle to Bernal. Simple handoff right up to the middle. Going to pick up 5 yards.
6 yards.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 or 4 here for the Orup. So a nice first down play. Like I said, Sheldon wastes no time. They get right back up to that line. They look from the play from the sideline. And Ackerman's ready to go. And he's got that ball again. He's looking to pass, and he's looking to go deep. Got a man, had a step over there on that far sideline. And the pass was just a little bit too deep. Parker Struve over there on defense for the Wolverines, but got to be careful. A little bit better pass there, and that could have been 6. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. South O'Brien definitely could use a big stop here, and they got to watch out for Ackerman back there in that backfield, as he is a speedy little quarterback, can take off and pick up some yards here. So 3 out to the right, to the left, 2 to the right, and he's dropping back to pass, and he's getting some pressure, and he's looking, he's going to heave it deep again, and a lot of fighting on that sideline, and he completes it. Oh, those two are really going after each other. And that ball is going to be all the way out to the 48-yard line. So that's a big pickup there of about 33 yards.
Wolverine 46 or 7.
I believe that was Tyrell Lindeman on the catch. That was a all-out brawl there for that ball, and a big first down for the Orebs at the 46-yard line of the Wolverines. And they're going to throw again. They get some pressure on him. Ackerman's going to take off. There is a flag. I have a feeling this one's going to come back for a holding call. So I'll hold everything here.
20, but there's a yellow flag laying in the middle of the field.
Ackerman does have that ability to take off, and he is quick once he gets around that end. And the official is waving everybody back here. So this will be a most likely holding call against the Orebs.
Preliminary signal is holding against the offense, which will nullify that run.
So first penalty on the night against the Orebs here with 10:13 to go in this second half. And that's going to back up Sheldon 10 yards. They're going to have a
take the ball back across midfield
1st and 20. So they were across that midfield point, and it's going to back them up.
Line, where they'll have a 1st and about 20.
1st and 20 for the Orebs from the 43-yard line. Nobody in the backfield with Ackerman, and he's going to take off on a QB keeper. So back-to-back runs, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards.
Gain of about 7.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 13 for the Orebs, right at that 50-yard line.
And 13.
So South O'Brien definitely needs to take advantage of this penalty against the Orebs and keep them from getting a first down here and get that ball back. Lindeman goes in motion. just about got tackled in the backfield. Just not able to make the play. Looks like that was Jake Wallin in the backfield. Slipped through his tackle.
43.
Ackerman picks up about another 6-7 yards.
On the stop. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 7.
It's a 3rd and 7, and the Orbs are right back up, ready to go again. And try to draw South O'Brien off sides. Good job of the defense holding their discipline there. This has got to be a challenging offense to be ready for on the defensive side of the ball, as they send a lot of guys in motion and a lot of different formations. And Ackerman's going to take off again, and I think he's got a 1st down.
Quarterback Ackerman inside the 35.
And he does.
1st and 10.
So Ackerman runs for 3 carries, about 7 yards every time, and he gets a 1st down for the Orbs. And that's going to take that ball inside the 35-yard line. Looks about on the 34-yard line. 8:50 to go here in this 2nd quarter. 1st and 10 for Sheldon. So Ackerman doing it with his legs on this last few plays after that big completion to get that first down of this drive. Ackerman looking things over back there in that backfield by himself, and he's looking to run again. And basically he takes that ball and he reads where the defense is coming through at, kind of goes right around those guys.
For about 3 or 4 yards.
So he's going to pick up another 4 yards. 25 yards of rushing for Ackerman on this drive. 2nd and 6 for the Orbs. Ball on that 27-yard line. So South O'Brien needing a big play here, as the Sheldon Orbs got some major momentum going on offense once again. Ackerman ready for the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got a guy open. He was open. The pass was just behind him and high. So a more accurate pass there, and that's another big chunk play for the Orbs, a break for the Wolverines on that play. So all kinds of symbols there on the sideline for the Orbs, and they get their play. Everyone kind of looks in and sees what's going on. Bernal's going to line up in the backfield by Ackerman on this play. 3rd and 7. And he's going to hand it off. Just about had a tackle in the backfield. Jerome Jackson there just about got him there. It's going to be a pickup of about 3 yards. Going to be a 4th and 2.
Jack Keith on the stop for the Wolverines.
4th and 3, somewhere right in that range. Ball on the 23-yard line. Bernal in the backfield again. And they're looking to pass outside, and there's just no one home. It's going to be another big gainer. Just about took it down to the end zone.
Ackerman's pass is complete. Now near the goal line.
Just a real simple swing pass.
The receiver was Ethan Riekers. Micah Davis forced him out of bounds.
So Riekers picks up the 1st down. Like I said, just that easy little swing pass. Nobody home.
5-yard line.
Picks up about 17 yards. That ball's down to the 5. Ackerman going to keep it. And South O'Brien a nice job with the immediate penetration into the backfield. Looks like he's going to lose a couple yards.
Jack Keith on the stop. Jerome Jackson.
Jack Keith and Jerome Jackson combo tackle there for the Wolverines. It's going to back him up a little bit. This will be 2nd and goal. And it looks like it's about on the 7-yard line or so. Ackerman in the backfield by himself. Got to be ready for that QB draw. And that's what it is. Right up the middle. And he gets it just about down to that goal line.
Down near the goal line.
Picks up about 6 yards.
On the stop. It looks like
it's going to be 3rd and goal.
Around the 1 or 2 yard line.
From the 1.5 yard line down there. Wolverines needing to make a big defensive stand here. Bernal is going to line up to the left of Ackerman. Got to be ready for that handoff right at the middle, or Ackerman keeping it. And he's just going to follow. And we got a flag.
The flag on the play.
Hopefully it's a pre-snap penalty here against the Oros and back them up 5 yards. And we do have a dead ball, false start. So
Procedure penalty against the offense, so move them back 5 yards.
a break for the Wolverines. They're backing that ball up.
It'll
It's going to back it up to about the 6-yard line or so. 7-yard line, somewhere in that range.
Hard to see from here.
That sun is right in our eyes right now. It'll be a few more minutes and we'll be able to see a lot better here. And have a better, I think we got a pretty good picture for you, it looks like there. Gabe Fuller doing a nice job with the camera. Ackerman takes a snap, high snap, did a nice job keeping that. Throws it to the outside, he's going to be tackled right away. Ty Sudbeck with the catch.
But short of the goal line, but down near the goal line.
About a 5-yard completion there. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. 4th and 1. So 4th and goal. Wolverines needing a big defensive stop here. Finally hear some crowd noise from the Wolverines. And Ackerman keeps it, and he dives into the end zone. Official on the sideline called a touchdown right away. South O'Brien thought they had him stopped.
Like a touchdown for the Oros.
So 5:14 here to go in the second quarter.
Penalty flag on the field.
Gabe Fuller showing me the instant replay here, and it looks like they thought they had him down. But 5:14 here to go. Ackerman runs that 1-yard touchdown run. 13-0. South O'Brien falling behind on senior night. Looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the offense. I'm assuming that was after the play happened, so the touchdown will still stand. I think that'll be assessed on the kickoff. So South O'Brien should have good field position on the kick return. Argonne back to kick for the Oros once again. That left-handed kicker. And the kick is no good. It's wide to the left. So the score is going to remain 13-0 here. South O'Brien trailing in the second quarter. Wolverines needing to put a drive together when we come back from this break. South O'Brien trailing. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
Are what we like to call a central hub of many local businesses. We are mainly a flower shop in home decor and boutique clothing, but we do offer specialty gifts that can be personalized, such as embroidery work, baby gifts. We can do metal art. They can be personalized. We can make custom onesies and shirts, candy bouquets, flowers, greenhouse, you name it, we have it. Hi, my name is Katie Haverhals, and on behalf of my co-owner, Nicole Rosebohm, and myself, we would love for you guys to stop in and check us out.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
And welcome back. As South O'Brien's getting here set to receive this kickoff, trailing 13-0 after that Ackerman 1-yard touchdown run for the Orebs. That unsportsmanlike penalty was called against the Orebs there. Was enforced on the kickoff here, so they'll be kicking off, looks like, from their own 25-yard line. And so far tonight, Argonne has just been doing that squib kick, so if that happens again here, South O'Brien should be in pretty good shape for field position. Boston Reedeman back deep, but he's not had a kick even close to him tonight.
Boston Reedeman back for the Wolverines.
Parker Struve kind of in the middle there. I know he is their more normal return man. So we'll see what happens here if they decide to kick it deep or just keep doing that squid kick. And they do go deep with this one. And one of the up men going to catch it. It's like Grant Wagner. Wagner finds a seam. Well, not a bad return there. And pretty good field position. That was Grant Wagner, a sophomore, for the Wolverines with that return. So 5:07 to go here in the second quarter. And the Wolverines need to put something together here, get a score before halftime, and get back into this game. As Sheldon's been hard to stop on offense. So let's see what the Wolverines come up with here. Looks like we're going to start with a tight formation. And Reed Nelson in the backfield. And we're going to pitch it outside to Nelson. Immediately had to cut it back inside as he had a Sheldon defender right there.
Across the 45 out to about the 48-yard line.
Nelson's going to pick up about 3 yards.
By number 54, Evan Jungers. A gain of 4. It'll bring up a second down and 6.
Ball's going to be on the 48, so about a second down and 6. Long 6. And Nelson in the backfield again, once again, for the Wolverines. And they're going to hand it off right up the middle to Jack Keith. And he is driven back after picking up a yard or two.
It'll bring up a third down and 4.
So 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines, just inside, right at the 50-yard line. So this is a big drive for the Wolverines. And Coach Furman needs a good positive play here to either get them close to that first down or a 4th and short. Wilson Milan coming in. And it looks like he's going to line up on the line, so I'm not sure who he came in for. And they're going to hand it off to Nelson. And, boy, he just got that handoff off. There was immediate in the backfield, kind of tripped, but Nelson picks up a nice gainer. So a 15-yard run. 15-yard run for Nelson. And a big play for the Wolverines, keeping this drive going with 3:35 here to go in the second quarter. And that sun is just starting to go down. That's going to make our lives a lot easier up here in this press box. Reedman split out right to the right. And Nelson in the backfield again. And a fumble on the snap. Oh, and he tried to hand it off, and that ball's still loose, and the Orbs got it. It's one of those plays I think Pete Botchin probably should have just ate it there and lived for second down, but he tried to make something happen and hand it off. And unfortunately for the Wolverines, that's going to be a turnover. And turnovers came back to haunt them last week with 3 big turnovers in that second half last week. That one return for a touchdown. So the ball's turned over to the Orbs at the 35-yard line. And Sheldon doesn't need a lot of time to score, where the Wolverines are more of that possession-type team. Ackerman in that backfield by himself. 2 to the right, 3 to the left. And here's that snap and that shotgun. And he's looking to go deep. They're looking to strike. And that's going to be a pass interference over there on Struve. As you could see that jersey tug there. The ball's up in the air and he grabbed the jersey. That's going to be called every time. Fortunately, in high school football, that is just a 15-yard penalty versus a spot foul. So Sheldon looking to strike there right after that turnover, looking for the home run. And they will get 15 yards out of it. That should put that ball on the 50-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Sheldon at the 50-yard line with 3:11 to go.
Was the call against the Wolverines. The ball is now right at midfield, where the Orbs have a 1st and 10.
Sheldon's got 5 speedy guys out there on those receiver positions, and once again, 5 split out. Ackerman in that backfield by himself, and he's dropping back to pass. He's looking to take off. Flag in the backfield. It looks like it's going to be a hold. So we're going to have back-to-back penalties here, and we're going to start back where the original line of scrimmage started at here. So
behind the line of scrimmage.
2:54 to go here in the second quarter.
Harper was in on the stop.
So this will be a 10-yard penalty back against the Orebs, and from where it was called was 5 yards deep, so results in a total of 15 yards. So that'll be 1st and 25 for Sheldon from the 35-yard line.
First down and 25.
So 2:54 to go here. South O'Brien needing a big couple stops here and get that ball back before halftime, hopefully to score. Sheldon making a lot of substitutions over there on that sideline. Bernal coming back in. Ackerman back there. Official winds the clock, and we are under 3 minutes. Ackerman brings a man in motion. He's going to hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be drugged down from behind. Wyatt Harper on the tackle.
Across the 40 to the 43.
So Ackerman's going to pick up 8 yards.
It'll bring up a second down and about 17.
Be 2nd and 17 as Ackerman had an option play there. He could have handed that off, decided to keep it. He was dangerous back there. We're coming up with 2:10 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 16 from the 44-yard line. And he's going to pass this time. He's looking to that sideline. Not much there. Nice job. Wyatt Harper over there on that stop. And he maybe picks up a yard to Sudback. So a 1-yard pass completion, 3rd and 15 from that 45-yard line. 1:39 to go here in this second quarter. And he's going to drop back to pass again, getting some pressure. He's looking to take off, and he's going to be well short of that first down. He does scramble, though, and get him within a 5 yards of that first down. It looks like it'd be a 4th and 5, so picks up about 10 yards. 4th and 5 with 1:10 to go, and they're going to go for it. Big play here for the Wolverines. South O'Brien making a last-minute substitution. I believe they're going to call a timeout. Yeah, a good timeout there as the defense wasn't ready for action there. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wolverine Football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
And welcome back here as we have a big 4th down coming up. 1:03 left. 4th and 5 from the 43-yard line, or 45-yard line. South O'Brien needing a big stop. The Wolverines taking that last timeout, so they have 1 left in this half. And you got to watch the legs of Ackerman as he can take off. And looks like they're going to have a offsides against the Wolverines. Penalty's going to hurt South O'Brien here again, as that was a problem last week, and it's looking to be a problem this week too. And we do have that offside penalty, and that's going to bring a first down.
We'll give the Orbs the 1st and 10 at the Wolverines.
So a 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line with 1:03 left, and South O'Brien needing a momentum play here, maybe a turnover, interception, something to happen to kind of swing momentum back in their direction. And handoff right up the middle to Bernal. And he's going to pick up about 13 yards. Reed Nelson on the tackle for the Wolverines. Inside a minute to go. Clock does stop momentarily for that first down. It's winded here once again. Sheldon doesn't need a lot of time once they get that potent offense going. First and 10 from that 27-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Bernal again. And another big hole. And Coach Tyler Lloyd calls a timeout over there on that sideline. Looks like about another 6-yard gain for Bernal. Micah Davis on the stop. We'll take another quick timeout with them. We'll be right back. 36 seconds to go. Orebs driving. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back. Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long. Yeah.
Deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina, like this 2016 Subaru Impreza with only 49,500 miles. It's loaded, has new tires, and it's priced special in this ad at only $13,900. Or this Honda 2012 CRV all-wheel drive, loaded with leather, priced at only $11,995. And how about this 2013 Chrysler Town &
And welcome back here as the Orebs are getting ready to line up to go. 2nd and 2 from the 18-yard line with 40 seconds after that timeout. And Ackerman's going to take the snap. He's looking to throw. Going to the end zone. And the ball's caught. It's going to be a touchdown. Parker Struve right on him but never turned his head back. And we do have a flag on the field. Kind of a late flag, I think, that came in. So it might be after the play.
Penalty flag on the field.
Touchdown pass was to Ty Sudbeck. And we'll see what the call is here.
Looks like it's going to be assessed unsportsmanlike, assessed on the kickoff.
Another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So the touchdown will stand. 18-yard TD pass to Sudbeck. And it's 19-0 with 34 seconds left. So things getting a little chippy down there with 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties against the Orebs. And I believe the touchdown will still stand, and they'll assess that penalty on the kickoff. So the Orebs missed that last extra point. Looks like they might go for 2 here.
Looks like the Orebs are going to go for 2.
Ackerman back there in that QB position there once again. Takes a snap, hands it off around the outside, and they get the extra. The 2-point conversion is good. I believe that was Kason Johannes with that carry around the end. And that's going to make the score 21-0 with 34 seconds to go. We'll take another timeout here, and we'll be right back for this kickoff. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. South O'Brien trailing 21-0.
Deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina, like this 2016 Subaru Impreza with only 49,500 miles. It's loaded, has new tires, and it's priced special in this ad at only $13,900. Or this Honda 2012 CRV all-wheel drive, loaded with leather, priced at only $11,995. And how about this 2013 Chrysler Town & Country with the touring package, priced under $7,000. Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina.
And welcome back as we're getting ready for a kickoff here. Another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So South O'Brien with the opportunity here 34 seconds left. If they can get a decent return, possibly put some points up here before halftime. Got another good game going on here tonight. Got OABCIG Falcons taking on Spirit Lake. Falcons leading 20-7 here in the second quarter on Fuller Digital Solutions. 9 area football games being covered tonight. And Bernal kicking off. And this one's a squib kick that's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a penalty as that goes out of bounds. So South O'Brien going to have some real good field position here.
Looks like it went out of bounds about the 41-yard line.
So when you're backed up like that, you definitely don't want to kick one out of bounds. And we'll see if Coach Furman makes them re-kick or if he's going to take the field position here. And it looks like a re-kick coming up. So we'll back them up even further yet, as they were kicking off from the 25-yard line before.
Wolverines accept the penalty. The Boys will kick off 5 yards deeper.
So they're going to be kicking off from their own 20-yard line. So everyone from South O'Brien needs to move up there, and there the coaches are getting their attention. So if South O'Brien can get the ball in one of their speedsters here, they could get that ball down inside the 30-yard line on this kick return. Bernal back to kick. And let's see what happens here. This one's a little bit deeper. And one of the up man's going to take it there again. And that was Grant Wagner, his second kick return on the night again. So South O'Brien, decent field position here, but only one timeout. South O'Brien not a passing team, and 28 seconds left to go. So South O'Brien going to have to work some magic here to get that ball into the end zone. We'll see what Coach Furman decides to do here, trailing 21-0. Don't want another big costly turnover, and it looks like South O'Brien will probably just run the ball here and go to halftime. He's going to hand it off to Nelson. Nelson cuts outside. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, 6 yards. Looks like the Wolverines just content here to let things run down and go to halftime. 10 seconds left to go here. South O'Brien going to try to get one more play off if they can. 5 seconds. And they do get it off just in time. They're going to hand it off to Nelson again. He's going to have a nice game, but just padding the stats a little bit as Nelson runs it down to the 30-yard line, but that's going to bring us to halftime. Excuse me. Wolverines trailing 21-0 here at halftime as the Orbs got going there with their offense, and South O'Brien having a hard time stopping them. We'll take a few minutes timeouts here. We'll come back with some halftime stats. We'll be right back. You're listening to Wolverine Football and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster, or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home, or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
It's football season, and the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines good luck this season. Stop in before the game to get the items you may need for your tailgate party. Fresh meats from our meat department for grilling, fresh vegetables to throw on the grill too. Pick up some chips and salsa or maybe French onion dip. Also, pick up some extra snacks for after the game. From the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina, another gem of the prairie.
Lady Gaga.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Paulina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Paulina.
And welcome back. We're at halftime here. South O'Brien trailing 21-0, and we got 12 minutes to go here to the start of the third quarter. We got the South O'Brien marching band out there on the field and doing a nice job out there. There we go. Get that picture out there for you. Said the Wolverine marching band going out there. We'll recap some of the first half stats here. Starting off first for the Orbs, Caleb Ackerman having a nice night, 104 yards passing in that first half with 2 touchdown passes. Brian Bernal, 41 yards on the ground. These are all unofficial stats here from me. Inger with 3 yards running. Ackerman with 57 yards running. And Lindemann with 11 yards running for the Orbs. Receiving, the Oros are led by Sudbeck with 49 yards through the air, Lindman with 38 yards, and Riekers with 17 yards. So Ackerman kind of a one-man attack here for the Orebs, as he's been able to pretty much do what he's wanted tonight, either throwing the ball or running the ball. For the Wolverines, we got Pete Boston. He has 1 completion for 1 yard. Reed Nelson with 47 yards on the ground. Jack Keith, 29 yards on the ground with 27 of those coming in that first quarter, and Parker Struve with 4 yards. So South O'Brien needed to make some adjustments here in this second half to get that offense moving. Scoring plays, Sheldon scored in that first quarter with 1:18 left. It was an Ackerman 10-yard touchdown, and Oregon with the extra point to give the Orebs a 7-0 lead. In that second quarter, Ackerman once again with a 1-yard TD plunge with 5:14 to go. Extra point was no good. Sheldon led 13-0 with 5:14 to go in that second quarter. And then also with the third score in the second quarter was an 18-yard touchdown pass from Sudbeck, or to Sudbeck from Ackerman, and then Kaysen Johans running the 2-point conversion to give the Orebs that 21-0 lead. Like I said, we're at halftime here. South O'Brien trailing 21-0. We'll go ahead and let you enjoy the marching band here, and we'll be back on with some commentary here in a bit.
Put on there, like, really? Come on. That really solves a lot of stuff and gets a lot of stuff done and taken care of. Yeah,
And that was your Wolverine marching band. We got just under 6 minutes to go here before the start of the second half. We'll take a couple commercial breaks, and we'll be right back.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
What we like to call a central hub of many local businesses. We are mainly a flower shop in home decor and boutique clothing, but we do offer specialty gifts that can be personalized, such as embroidery work, baby gifts. We can do metal art. They can be personalized. We can make custom onesies and shirts, candy bouquets, flowers, greenhouse, you name it, we have it. Hi, my name is Katie Haverhals, and on behalf of my co-owner, Nicole Rosebaum, and myself, we would love for you guys to stop in and check us.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
And welcome back. We're at halftime here with 2.5 minutes to go. South of Bryan Wolverines just coming back onto the field here to warm up for this second half. Wolverines trailing here 21-0. We'll see what Coach Furman and the Wolverines come out here and do in the second half. Sounds like it's a wild night in Cherokee as the lights went out at halftime, and my wife's there at the game as my daughter's in the marching band, and it sounds like they're going to move the game from Cherokee to Holstein to finish the game as the Cherokee Braves are taking on the Ridgeview Raptors. So sounds like a wild night there. I want to thank the Polina Body Shop for being our scoreboard sponsor all season long here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Make sure you stop in and thank Adam Koster and all the fine sponsors that we have here from South of Bryan that allow us to do these broadcasts. We sure appreciate all the sponsorships that we have, including, like I said, the Polina Body Shop. So just a little over 2 minutes to go here. Like I said, teams are warming up, and we'll be back here for this kickoff of the second half. We'll take a couple more minutes of a commercial break, and we'll be right back after this. Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South of Bryan Wolverines the best of luck all season long.
Deals at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina, like this 2016 Subaru Impreza with only 49,500 miles. It's loaded, has new tires, and it's priced special in this ad at only $13,900. Or this Honda 2012 CRV all-wheel drive, loaded with leather, priced at only $11,995. And how about this 2013 Chrysler Town & Country with the touring package, priced under $7,000. Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it at Gannett Auto Sales in Polina.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar, also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
This changes everything. TiVo is here. Search and control your cable channels and streaming video with one remote. Use voice activation to find everything faster, or set a one-pass recording. Then watch on any TV in your home, or browse and view on Wi-Fi devices with the free View It app. Contact TCA to experience TiVo today.
And welcome back here. We're about a minute and a half away from this opening kickoff of second half, and just wanted to encourage you, like I said earlier, if you enjoy watching high school sports of area teams, make sure you subscribe to that Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube page. Also like their Facebook page, as they have the Fuller Digital Solutions on Facebook, and all the links are posted to area games. So, you know, with this year with COVID-19 happening and less college games going on, you might want to pull that game up tomorrow morning and watch a game. As you can see, opponents of South of Bryan, HMS, they're playing tonight up in Sibley. Looks like they're in a close game at halftime, trailing by, looks like it was 13-12 at halftime. So South of Bryan taking on HMS next week, and Fuller Digital Solutions will be over in Hartley for that ball game. We'll also be back in action on Tuesday night with volleyball coverage. South O'Brien at home. South O'Brien splitting last week, winning at home 3-0, and then they lost on the road to Akron Westfield in 5 sets on Thursday night. So lots of sport action going on, and Full Razor Solutions will be there with you all season long. Once again, want to thank the Polina Body Shop for being our scoreboard sponsor. Can't say this enough, but South O'Brien community does a great job sponsoring athletics up here, allowing us to bring you these broadcasts. I know before I joined the team, I sure loved, after a Friday night of work, going home and putting my feet up in the recliner and watching the game on TV. It doesn't get much better than that. So it looks like we are getting set for kickoff here. The Wolverines will be kicking off as they did receive that ball in the first half. And let's see who's kicking off. Looks like it's Wilson Milan kicking off for the Wolverines. So first kickoff on the night for South O'Brien. 21-0 here. Let's see if the Wolverines can get some second half magic going their direction. And here's some noise on the sideline here from the Wolverines. And here we go. We are set and we're going. A nice kick. That one goes deep down to the 20-yard line. And let's see if South O'Brien has some good kick coverage, and then it looks like they are going to ride him out of bounds just outside that 30-yard line. And the Orbs will take over with that spread shotgun offense at the 30-yard line. So South O'Brien needed to make some halftime adjustments to stop that spread attack, as the Orbs have pretty much been able to do what they wanted through the air and on the ground. And Ackerman in that backfield with Brian Bernal. 2 split to the left and 2 out to the right. He's going to take that handoff, and he's going to hand it off right up the middle to Bernal. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards on first down.
Brian Bernal on a carry for about 4.
So 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 from the 35-yard line for the Orbs. Got a really nice night here after that sun went down. Just a beautiful night for football. And Ackerman's going to take the snap again. He's looking to the outside. Kind of a little one-man screen and a nice pursuit from the Wolverines. And Sheldon just going to pick up a yard or 2 on that one, as he was gang tackled over there. That was Tyler Linneman picking up just about a yard on the play. Several Wolverines over there. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Sheldon at the 36-yard line. This would be a really good stop here if the Wolverines could get this opening 3 and out, get that ball back, and go down and score. And we're going to have a offsides penalty. And those offside penalties are killing the Wolverines tonight. That's probably the 3rd one that's given Sheldon a first down. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. And those are killers when those happen, as you had them in a 3rd and 5, and potential to get that ball. New set of downs for the Orbs. Ackerman takes that ball. He's looking to pass it out to the sideline. Nice job slipping through over there, and just slipping through, getting off that block. Didn't make the tackle, but he allowed his teammates to catch up to that, and that's going to be a loss over there. So a couple yard loss over there. I believe that was to Lindman once again. That'll be a 2nd and 12 for the Orbs from the 40-yard line. And he's looking back to pass again, looks to the left. He's going to take off and scramble. And nice job. Another flag thrown out on that far sideline. I'm guessing it's going to be a holding call out there. We'll see if this backs up the Orbs a little more, if Coach Furman decides to decline this, as Ackerman really didn't gain much on that play.
Jerome Jackson is at key.
And a legal shift called against the Orbs.
Illegal shift against the offense.
So a legal shift call. And they declined the penalty.
Declined by the Wolverines.
It's kind of what I thought he might do there. It's just a 5-yard penalty versus giving them 2 plays to pick up that yardage. That'll bring up a 3rd and 12. So a nice job on the stop. And they got to watch Ackerman here with his legs. They bring a man in motion. That's going to bring 4 to the left of Ackerman, 1 out to the right. And he's looking to do a screen play, and a nice job by the Wolverines. 84, Wyatt Harper staying home.
17, Tyrell Lindemann.
And that was out to Lindman again. Just a 2-yard completion. That's going to bring up a 4th and 9. 4th and 9.
From their own 42-yard line.
And I got to think Sheldon will punt this one away here. South O'Brien does have to be careful as Ackerman does stay in that backfield. He did punt their first punt of the night. I believe this is only their second punt on the night. So Ackerman back deep, and Parker Struve going to return this for the Wolverines. Let's see if Parker can find an alley and make a play. And line drive punt down to Struve. See if he comes up and fields it. Nope, he's just going to let it die down there. Ball's going to go on the 20-yard line. 8:43 here to go in this third quarter. South O'Brien does hold Sheldon from scoring.
Where the Wolverines will have a 1st and 10.
That'll give the Wolverines a 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to call it.
Wolverines ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
20-yard line. 8:43 to go here in this third quarter. And it looks like they're going to keep the action rolling here. I wasn't sure if they would take a COVID timeout or not. Let's see if the Wolverines can get things put together here and make a nice drive out of it. And they hand it off to Nelson.
Nelson ahead for 3 yards.
Nelson had a lot of traffic to get through there. He's going to pick up about 3 yards.
Tackle made by number 8, Bo McDonald.
South O'Brien missing Tristan Wilson from last year. He had that big hitter once he could break through there and make some big runs. Just not seeing that so far on the season for the Wolverines. 2nd and 7 from that 22-yard line. And Boschen rolls out. He's going to throw it. And had a guy open. I believe that was Micah Davis, and it slips off his hands. So a nice play call there. Kind of caught the defense off guard a little bit there, just not able to connect. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. South O'Brien desperately needing a 1st down. Need to keep this drive going, as they haven't had a lot of stops on Sheldon so far tonight. Let's see what Coach Furman calls here. He's got 2 split out to the left. And the ball's fumbled. And I think Sheldon's got it. And Sheldon does have it. So that is not the play call that the Wolverines wanted. Or the outcome they wanted, I should say. Tried to hand it off to Reed Nelson and just not able to connect there. And the Orbs are going to take over deep in South O'Brien territory.
Football 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Just outside the Wolverine 20-yard line, maybe about the 22.
So you're feeling kind of good there. You got the stop, got the ball back, and then you unfortunately have that fumble. And kind of the same old story as last week. Fumbles and turnovers really holding the Wolverines down this week. Ackerman in that backfield. Got a different guy lined up with in there. I can't quite see the number, but I know that's not Bernal. He's going to throw it. Tries to throw it outside. Had big old Jake Wallin, 6'6" Wallin in the way trying to throw over. That's a big target to try to get over. And the pass is going to fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. 7:50 to go here in this third quarter. So Sheldon will line up from their 22-yard line once again. And these fans need something to cheer about here. South O'Brien needing to make a big play. Ackerman kind of grabs that pass with one hand, flings it out to the right. And a nice job by the defense with pursuit. And I believe that pass was out to Lindemann once again.
Ackerman's pass is complete, but for a loss.
But he loses 3 yards.
Jacob Van Lith on the stop. Bring up a third down.
So 3rd and 13 for Sheldon from the 25-yard line. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Bernal. Tried to get the defense off guard there with that run play. And just 4 yards picked up.
Maybe about 9.
So 4th and 9 for Sheldon. And, of course, they're going to go for it here. And it looks like that ball's just inside the 20-yard line. Looks like about on the 19-yard line. Let's see if South O'Brien can get a big stop. Ackerman's going to send a man in motion to the right and then look to that sideline for the play call. Going to shift around out there. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw that swing pass. And I think South O'Brien's going to stop him short over there.
Pass is complete, but looks like he's forced out of bounds before the first down yardage.
So he will be forced out. They're about 4 yards short of 3 yards short of that first down. So Wolverines will take over. A big defensive stand for South O'Brien.
Defense holds, and the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10 from about the 16-yard line. Looks like we have a COVID timeout. We'll take a COVID timeout with them. You're listening to Wolverine Football, and so Polar Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids, your hometown flooring, furniture, and accessory store. Accommodating to your needs with quality products and awesome prices. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture of Sioux Rapids. On your way anyway.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture is on your way and ready to help update your home today. They offer free delivery, 0% financing options, and everyday low sale prices. So please stop by today. The original Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids.
Polina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Polina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Polina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Polina.
And we are back. And the Wolverines come out throwing here on this first down, and the pass is going to be complete. Micah Davis.
Micah Davis for a gain of 3.
Just 3 yards on that completion, but a little bit different wrinkle for the Wolverines throwing the ball. Got to throw that in there once in a while to keep the Orbs off balance. So a 2nd and 7 from the 18-yard line. Going to hand this one off. And Nelson escapes through a tackle. A nice run by Reed Nelson.
Reed Nelson carry out across the 30.
He's going to pick up 12 yards.
Officials timeout.
Looks like we got an injured player on the field out there, and he looks like he is in some pain. Not sure who is down out there for the Wolverines. Hate to see that happen. Got the athletic trainers running out to help. I know Dr. Fisher up here helps out, one of our sponsors here from the Polina community that helps out with Polina Chiropractic. And looks like they're looking at his leg down there. We'll take a timeout with him here. We'll come right back. We'll be back in time for this first down play from the 31-yard line. We'll be right back.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written.
All right, we are back. Looks like Jerome Jackson there's kind of hobbling off the field. Let's hope it's not too serious of an injury and see if they can maybe get him patched up back into the game as he plays both ways for the Wolverines on offense and defense on that line. So Pete Boschen running back in with the play here for South O'Brien. 5:45 to go here in this third quarter. Wolverines trailing yet 21-0. South O'Brien needing to make something happen. Steffen split out to the right. Boschen looking back to pass. He's got a guy wide open down the middle. It's Micah Davis. And there's a big gainer for the Wolverines. And that's just what the doctor ordered. That one, biggest play on the night for the Wolverines. 24-yard pass completion to Davis. Davis just kind of snuck down that middle, and he was left alone. Ball down to that 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Nice play call after that injury. Botching under center again. He's going to hand it off to Nelson. He's trying to get to that outside and not able to get the angle as Ackerman, the quarterback, just ran him down. And that's going to be a 2-yard loss. 2-yard loss.
3. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 13.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 from the 42-yard line. Wolverines running in Sawyer Honkamp, sophomore, bringing the play in. He's going to split out right to the right. And it looks like Parker Struve in that backfield, and it's going to be a handoff right up the middle to Jet Keith. And a nice pickup there for the Wolverines. It's going to pick up 7 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines.
It'll bring up a 3rd down and 6.
South O'Brien, best drive they've had here since early going on in this game is the first drive of the night. I think was probably their last drive. They got this deep into opponent territory. See if they can keep it going here. And they hand it off to Struve, and he makes a cut. It's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down, I think.
Parker Struve.
He's going to pick up 5 yards.
First down yardage. Looks like he might be a half a yard short.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 1. 4th and 1 with 3.5 to go. Ball down to the 30-yard line. Need to get to the 29 to pick up the 1st down. South O'Brien coming up with tight splits, and they're just going to sneak it up the middle to Boschen. He's going to push the pile forward. It's going to pick up about 4 yards.
The Wolverines have a 1st down.
1st and 10 for South O'Brien, and the ball is going to be about the 26-yard line. South O'Brien needs to get that ball into the end zone here. Botchton comes up. He's looking to pass again. It's got a man out there. It's Micah Davis. There's not going to be a whole lot there on that one. I don't think that's going to pick up any yardage. So basically a completion there that just goes back to the line of scrimmage. So trying to pass there, but defender right on him and nowhere to go. 2nd and 10 for the 29-yard line. But South O'Brien throwing the ball a little bit more here this second half. And they're going to hand it off to Struve. 2nd man through there.
Parker Struve down near the 20, maybe the 21-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play.
Struve's going to pick up about 4 yards on that one. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Definitely territory here where you're going to go for it on 4th down again. So if you're Coach Furman, you want to pick up 3 or 4 yards here and give yourself a really good chance on 4th down. Looks like Reed Nelson back in that backfield again. Going to pitch it outside. He's got an angle over there. And a nice block. And Reed's going to be tackled from behind. Boy, I thought he had a good angle to get to that first down.
Reed Nelson down.
That's going to bring up another fourth and 1 over there.
Number 7, Brian Bernal. Wolverines will have a 4th down and a long yard.
4th and 1 for the Wolverines down there at the 18-yard line. South O'Brien needing to keep this thing going. And Botchin's going to run it, and he's going to pick up another first down.
Pete Botchin looked like he was ahead for some positive yardage, and up for a Wolverine 1st and 10.
I could see that off the snap. He read that defense pretty well and found that gap right on the right side there. Nice job by Pete Botchin reading the defense. We're at a minute and a half here in this third quarter. So South O'Brien definitely a possession-type team that not going to have the big chunk plays, but just keeping this drive going and working this hard at it. We can't have any mistakes here. You got to punch this thing into the end zone and try to get back into this ball game. Looks like Nelson in that backfield again. And Botchin's going to throw it, and he's going to get tackled for a big loss.
Botchin throwing for a loss.
Didn't have a lot of time back there.
5 yards.
5-yard loss.
Tackle made by number 3, Jacob Engler.
So the sack, that's going to back things up to the 22-yard line.
It'll bring up a 2nd down and 16.
Ball back to the 20-yard line there with that loss. 2nd down and 15. And those types of loss are hard to come back for an offense that tries to get 4 or 5 yards of play. Botchin's going to do a draw play, and that's not going to go anywhere. Maybe pick up a yard for Nelson. And we're coming in with 25 seconds left to go here. We'll see if South O'Brien tries to get one more play off.
Number 64, Evan Zungers, and 31, Alan Danilo.
And it looks like we'll probably go to the fourth quarter here as time's winding down. And 3 seconds left. Let's see. Oh, they do get it off. Quick pass out there and not on the same page. Probably better off there letting that play clock run down and going to the fourth quarter as they try to hurry that one. We're going to the fourth quarter. South O'Brien trailing 21-0. It's going to be a 4th and 13 for the Wolverines. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Are what we like to call a central hub of many local businesses. We are mainly a flower shop in home decor and boutique clothing, but we do offer specialty gifts that can be personalized, such as embroidery work, baby gifts. We can do metal art. They can be personalized. We can make custom onesies and shirts, candy bouquets, flowers, greenhouse, you name it, we have it. Hi, my name is Katie Haverhals, and on behalf of my co-owner, Nicole Rosebohm, and myself, we would love for you guys to stop in and check us out.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
And welcome back here as South O'Brien facing a big 4th and 13. Had a nice drive going here. Hate to see this thing stall out as they've driven the ball down the field. Let's see what Coach Furman and the Wolverines come out with here as Botchin will go under center and Reed Nelson deep in that backfield. And he's going to drop back to pass, and we got a penalty. And this is probably going to be against the Wolverines.
Penalty on before the snap or at the snap.
And it's going to be a false start. That's going to back him up 5 yards. So 4th and 18 coming up from the 24-yard line.
Procedure penalty against the offense. So it'll bring up a.
So South O'Brien going to need a big play here, or maybe pass interference call or something here to get a first down, as they got to pick up 18 yards. Got to get down to that 6-yard line to get a first down. And Boshin's going to go back to throw. And he almost completes it. Wouldn't have been enough for the first down anyways. But the pass falls incomplete, and it's going to turn it over on downs.
The Orb defense holds, and their offense will take over.
So the Orbs will take over here with 11:53 to go. First and 10 for Sheldon from the 24-yard line. So after a quarter of play here, both teams kind of sputtering on offense a little bit this second half. So Sheldon takes over, and Ackerman in that backfield with Brian Bernal. High snap, and he's going to pass it, throws it out to that sideline. The receiver makes a defender miss. Could have been tackled for a loss.
His pass is complete for about 7 yards.
7-yard gain over there.
Wilson Milan on the stop. It'll bring up a second down and 3.
I never did see who that receiver was on that play, but a 7-yard completion on that far sideline. Second and 3 at the 31-yard line. And they're looking to run it up the middle to Bernal. And Wilson Milan in there on that tackle. And I think it's going to be enough for first down.
Carry close to first down yardage. See spotted.
And they're going to come up, and they are going to give him a first down. So
it is a first down for the Orbs.
We'll give Bernal 3 yards on that one, and it's a first down for the Orbs. It's going to bring that ball out to the 33-yard line. Even with that 21-0 lead, they're hurry up to the line. They're ready to go. They're going to hand it off up the middle again. And the Wolverines were ready for him on that one. Jake Walleen, the first one there on the tackle. And just a 1-yard gain for Bernal on that carry. Ridgeview Raptors leading the Cherokee Braves 27-0 in the fourth quarter. And Ackerman back to pass. It's going deep. 2 defenders there for the Wolverines. And a nice job by South O'Brien over there.
Pass is incomplete.
Parker Struve, one of the defenders. Reed Nelson over there.
Third down.
And Jacob Van Litt. So a nice job by the Wolverines with the coverage. Got another really good game going on tonight. OABCIG Falcons taking on Spirit Lake up at Spirit Lake. Falcons leading 20-7 in the third quarter. That game just starting the third quarter as both teams pass a lot. Ackerman alone in the backfield takes the snap, looking to pass downfield. Getting some pressure from Wilson Milan. He's looking to run. And he breaks a tackle, and he's going to go a long ways here. Let's see if South O'Brien can cut him down. And he's finally cut down at the 20-yard line. But a huge gainer, as he's going to go for about 50 yards on that run.
Caleb Ackerman in a nice run down to around the Wolverine 20.
Takes the ball all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Keith on the stop, and not before the Orange have a first and 10.
I thought South O'Brien had a good chance to get him along this sideline here. He just got a late block and able to slip by. So Ackerman is shifty back there, and the Wolverines on their heels here. Handoff up the middle. Ball's out. Unfortunately, a fumble there from Bernal, but Sheldon able to fall on it. South O'Brien could have used that one there. So a fumble there from Bernal. He got tackled immediately there in that backfield. So no gain really there on the play. 2nd and 10 for Sheldon. Ackerman looking to throw. He's going to that sideline. And they're throwing it up deep, and the ball is incomplete over there. Nice coverage over in the corner from Parker Struve, as it looks like his defender is just a little bit taller than him, but Parker did a nice job getting in front of him and turning his head around over there in that corner. 3rd and 10 from the 20-yard line. 9:05 to go here in this fourth quarter. Sheldon, of course, with this big play from Ackerman. And Wolverine's going to have to watch him taking off here once again. Ackerman dropping back to pass and not finding anybody, looking to run. And a nice job containing there on that sideline by the Wolverines. Jake Walleen kind of dancing with him there on that outside edge. And
Caleb Ackerman on the carry, tackle made by Jake Walleen, a gain of a yard.
Maybe a yard there for Ackerman. So 4th and 9, and of course Sheldon go for it here. A little over 8 minutes to play here, and South O'Brien needing 3 scores to get back into this game. 4th and 9. Ackerman dropping back to pass again. He's got a guy, had a guy open and went off his hands, and Ackerman got hit pretty good there in that backfield. Andrew Myers came through and put Ackerman on his back. So South O'Brien taking over here. A lot of action in this second half, but no scoring.
Looks like their own 18-yard line.
And the official's going to keep things rolling here with 8:22 to go in this fourth quarter. Let's see if Coach Furman keeps that ball in the air a little bit here. They did catch Sheldon off guard a couple of times. Able to connect once. The other time they had a dropped pass, but looks like Reed Nelson back there deep. And Botchin's going to roll out and pass. And the ball was deflected, I think, off of Davis into another hand. Went into Jet Keith. So not intended for Keith, but kind of a lucky bouncer for the Wolverines.
7 or 8 yards.
So Keith picks up 7 yards on the intentional pass to Davis, but Keith in the right place at the right time. 2nd and 3 for the Wolverines. And they just do a QB sneak.
Keith Botchin ahead for a quarterback sneak and up for a Wolverine first.
And he piles forward for a good gain there, 6 yards or so. So first down for the Wolverines, and South O'Brien going to have to keep moving, down by 3 scores. Excuse me. They're going to hand it off again. This is up the middle to Nelson.
Nelson ahead for 7, 8 yards.
Nelson picks up 7 yards. South O'Brien able to move the ball this second half. Just haven't shown it on the scoreboard, kind of like last week. Jerome Jackson walking on the sideline here. Doubtful he'll probably come back into this game with just 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Botchin going to pass. Find a guy at the middle. That's complete across the 50-yard line. That's Micah Davis.
Or a 48-yard line where the Wolverines have a 1st and 10.
We'll give him an 11-yard completion there. Davis's 3rd completion on the night. And the Wolverines, 6:44 to go here, moving across the 50-yard line, 1st and 10. And Botchin just going to keep it again. It's been working for him with that QB sneak. He's found some gaps tonight.
For about 3, it'll bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Wolverine's going to need some bigger chunk plays here to get back into this thing and some quick stops. Boston Riedemann running the play in for the Wolverines. 2nd and 7 from the 46-yard line. We got an official timeout.
Officials timeout.
Not sure what they're stopping the play here for. And a momentarily stoppage and right back at it here. So South O'Brien needing a big play here. And Botchin going to hand it off to Nelson to that right side, and he's just going to pick up 2 or 3 yards.
2 or 3 yard gain will be a 3rd down
and a 3rd and 4 coming up for the Wolverines at the Oreb 44-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. South O'Brien fans needing something to cheer about here tonight. Haven't had a whole lot of plays to cheer about, and Botchin's going to keep it again. He's going to pick up the first down.
Again on the quarterback keeper inside the 40.
Picks up about 7 yards.
Enough for a Wolverine.
Down to about that 36, 37-yard line. But right now, that game clock is South O'Brien's worst enemy with just 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. South O'Brien getting set here at the line. And going to hand it off the middle. And that's Jack Keith.
Jack Keith straight ahead for maybe nine yards. Here they spotted.
Keith picks up about 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1.
9-yard gain will bring up a 2nd down and 1.
Ball at the 27-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go here from Polina High School here in this fourth quarter. Botchin looking to throw. Had a receiver out there. Receiver cut in. Botchin's throw went outside. That was to Wyatt Harper. Just not on the same page there. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Does stop the clock, or does stop the clock there on that incomplete pass. 3rd and 1. Let's see what QB sneak there. And Botchin will pick up that first down.
The quarterback sneak looks like the way the pile is moving. It's a first down, and it is.
A couple yards there.
By number 72.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Ball down there on that 25-yard line. So South O'Brien hopefully get their first taste of the end zone here tonight with this drive. Botchin under center, and he's going to roll out the pass. And he had somebody in his face right away. Just not much of a chance there for Pete Botchin. And he's going to be sacked there for a 7-yard loss.
A loss of 7. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 17.
Spirit Lake does score against OEBCIG 20-14 in that third quarter. So good game going on up there in Spirit Lake on Fuller Digital Solutions also. That game just in the third quarter. Botchin under center again. He's looking to drop back to pass. And he got pressure from behind. And he's going to get sacked. And this drive is going in the wrong direction. Back-to-back sacks. And this is going to bring up a 3rd and long.
It'll bring up a 3rd down in about 23.
Another 6-yard loss. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 23 for the Wolverines with 2:45 to go here in this fourth quarter. Probably not too many plays in the playbook that pick you up 23 yards on a team that mostly runs the ball. And that play just never looked good from the start. I think they tried to set up a draw play, and it looked like the players weren't even really set there. No penalty flag. Maybe a yard or two on that run. And that's going to bring up 4th and 20. Well, if they have a Hail Mary play, this would be the time to try it. 4th and 19. Minute 51 to go here. And we're going to have a timeout as just not on the same page there. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back after this break. Big play coming up for the Wolverines. We'll be right back.
And J&K Insurance and Real Estate in Sutherland, they recognize the value of teamwork and believe that hard work pays off both in sports and in life. They wish all the athletes competing this season good luck and encourage you to put your all into practice today to achieve victory tomorrow. Trust and teamwork. Contact Mark Berman, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 1-885-843-5599 at J&K Insurance and Real Estate today for all your insurance needs. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
And we are back. And once again, I want to thank the Polina Body Shop for being our scoreboard sponsor. Polina Body Shop, Adam Coster. Make sure you thank him and patronize him. Plus all of our fine sponsors here from the South of Bryan community. J&K Insurance Services for being our pregame sponsor. And all of our sponsors that you'll see these ads at during the game also. So South of Bryan here with a 4th and 19 from the 34-yard line. Minute 47 to go here. Going to have two split out to the left, one to the right. And they're trying to go deep to Davis on that sideline, and that one's going to be picked off by Caleb Ackerman. Tried to get the Speedster Davis out there, but had a double team. Needed that throw to go to the outside, not on the inside, to have a chance. And interception there. And South of Bryan just with one timeout left, so Sheldon can just run some easy run plays here and run this clock out. And the official winds the play clock here. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for Sheldon. Out of that shotgun again. And they're just going to hand it off up the middle here. And gang tackled there. It looks like that was Andrew Myers on the tackle. And I believe that was Pedro Aragon that ran that ball for the Orebs. So it looks like we're going to go this whole second half without any scoring plays. All the scoring here in the first half tonight. Once again, South of Bryan able to move the ball the second half, just not able to score. And the Wolverines there with the tackle in the backfield. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Tackle the O's for a short loss, so that'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 12 for Sheldon. Just 40 seconds left here, so one more play, and that'll probably be the ball game here tonight. And they're going to hand it off one more time. And he's going to be tackled for a loss. And South of Bryan is going to take a timeout here with 26 seconds left. Try to get that ball back one more time. 4th and 12 coming up for Sheldon. 4th and 15, excuse me. So the Wolverines taking a timeout here. South of Bryan will be on the road next week, taking on Hartley Melvin Sanborn. Fuller Digital Solutions will be back in action with that game coverage for you. Turned into a really nice night of football here, like I said. I know we're coming up on this Labor Day weekend. We got some heat coming in tomorrow and also heat coming in on Sunday. And then temperatures are really going to cool off next week, so it'll be quite the shock to the system here next week as it highs in the 50s a couple days, chance of rain. So college football kind of kicking off this weekend with a few games. Hoping the Big Ten will announce that they'll be playing some games sooner than later. So 4th and 15 for Sheldon. Looks like they'll just line up here and maybe run one more play. Just a QB keeper to the outside. And South of Bryan will get the ball back here with 20 seconds to go. Gabe Fuller here running the computer equipment for us tonight. So OEBCIG, just looking at that score again. I know OEBCIG is number 1 and is at Class 1A, Gabe? 2A? And Spirit Lake's 3A, aren't they? So, a hefty matchup there. South O'Brien taking over at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. I know the Wolverines at least like to get on the scoreboard here. Going to pass, beat Botchin, throw it over the middle.
Botchin's pass is complete.
That's going to be a first down.
Micah Davis.
To Micah Davis. Down about the 3-yard line. That did stop the clock momentarily. And South O'Brien fumbles it on the snap. And that's going to do things. 21-0. It's going to be the final from South O'Brien. Wolverines losing here on senior night. South O'Brien's going to fall to 0-2 on the year. And Sheldon is going to go to 1-1 on the year. We'll go ahead and take a couple timeout here, break, and we'll be back to wrap this thing up. We'll be right back. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions.
Does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
Fourth quarter on the night.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long. And final score, as you see on the scoreboard here, 21-0. Sheldon winning the game here tonight. South O'Brien falling to 0-2 on the year. On the road next week, playing Hartley Melvin Sanborn over in Hartley. Join us again as Fuller Digital Solutions will be over there for that contest. And I encourage you to subscribe to the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel and like their Facebook page, as you can see all the area games that we're covering. If you're looking for some more action tonight, several area games still going on. Got a good one up in Spirit Lake as the OEBCIG Falcons are leading Spirit Lake 20-14 in the third quarter. So good game action going on up there. We'll do a short recap here. Sheldon scored with a minute 18 in that first quarter on an Ackerman 10-yard touchdown run. Oregon with the extra point, giving Sheldon that 7-0 lead in the first quarter. In the second quarter, it was all Sheldon once again with a couple more touchdowns. As 5:14 to go, Ackerman with another 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. Sheldon led 13-0. And then one more touchdown, 18-yard touchdown pass from Ackerman to Sudbeck for the score, and then a 2-point conversion was good by Case and Johannes, and Sheldon went up 21-0, and that would be the last score of the game as Sheldon wins this thing 21-0. Second half, South O'Brien once again did a nice job moving the ball. Just kind of the same old story. Some penalties here and there that hurt them throughout the night, and then unfortunately, a couple more fumbles tonight for the Wolverines, and those are just things that the Wolverines are going to have to clean up and get better as the season progresses. A couple more injuries tonight to the Wolverines also, as Jerome Jackson came off the field, and it looks like on that last play there possibly was an injury too for the Wolverines. So Wolverines missed Mason Warnicki and Freddie Stevens tonight, who did not play due to injuries from last week. So we'll be back in action Tuesday night with volleyball action up here in Polina, and then we'll also be covering the Wolverines game on the road. Like I said, tune into Fuller Digital Solutions. You can go there right now to the YouTube page. You can see all the games that are live and going on right now if you want to watch some more football action tonight. We appreciate you joining us. Gabe Fuller did a great job here on the the video for us tonight. He had to switch back and forth between the cameras quite a bit. We'll get things smoothed out there as the season progresses. So for Gabe Fuller, I'm Kyle Jorgensen. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good night.